Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast, or the same late night for some of you. Man, we are super weighed down. We're doing some long dark, and now we're at like the worst. Like my personal hell, my personal nightmare here. We have to move on from old Grandma Gray Winter Old Lady's Den, and that means leaving everything behind. So we can only carry our, well, we need to nap, but we can only carry our 20 kilogram normal limit with us going forward. Which is going to be rough. So what we're going to do, I'm not sure if I need to take my meds today or not. We're going to sleep. And then we'll wake up, we'll have a big meal, and we're probably going to spend like a whole day before we head out just messing around with our inventory, figuring out what we really need, stripping down some things so we can carry maybe a bit more of X, Y, or Z, and calling it a day. Can you die of hunger from sleeping? I wonder. Nope. Looks like our rest was a little less restful because of it. But that's fine. Have a little sip. Let's have our antibiotics for the day. Check our treatment. 5 out of 10 doses. Okay, 5 more days and we'll be good for that. Have plenty of water. Honestly,
something to eat.
Yeah, we're gonna get something to eat. Ah, there. Man, the lighting, everything about this game is just so good, isn't it? Aesthetically, it's everything I love and dream. Yeah, we're not gonna be taking, I guess, this deer hide with us. A little bit sad. The jerry can. Ah, okay. Well, and let's figure out food first, shall we? Let's go grab some food from the old food pile. Of course, I just got rid of my... Okay. Ooh, I saw my favorite. My favorite peaches. We'll eat some crackers as well. Use calories while you sleep, and you don't regain condition if one of your bars is empty. You can starve to death. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dino. Get some dog food. It's new dog food, so you know it's good quality. It's none of that old junky junk Walmart dog food. Get out of here, kid. Let's have some tomato soup today too. That sounds nice. I think we'll eat like a nice fill because we have so much food and we're gonna be leaving it all behind. Which honestly, it does break my heart. Like I think I want to carry the second can open. No, we'll be fine with just one can opener. We have so many things we need to carry. Toilet water and dog food. Living the high life. Hey, Fox. Right? Not judge. Beautiful. Nice and hopped up on tomato soup. There. So let's sit here and basically just gonna go through our inventory and tear things apart, and then we'll start figuring out what we need. Money is useful as tinder. It actually doesn't weigh much. That might be worthwhile carrying. Books are heavy as shit. They're really good for fires, though. I'm really tempted just to keep one book on me because it is so easy to start a fire with one. Cured leather, of course, we want to harvest things for the cured leather. It's super important. It's actually hard to come by, right? So I want to make sure we're leaving with sort of as much of that as possible. Probably don't need as many flares as I'm running around with. Oh. Shit. We'll drop this rabbit carcass over here. If only there's a way to speed up harvest, or this rabbit pelt, because if we could get 4 of them, we can make the super gloves. We'll have to take it with us, looks like. Nevertheless, it'll give us something else to think about. Alright, let's go stand in a corner. My boots, my coat, my hoodie. No. So, let's go through the list, right? I think that's probably the easiest way of doing it. Fire starting materials. Accelerant, very good. We're gonna keep all that. Of course, keep all our matches. Let's drop all that. We'll keep the magnifying lens. I don't think we need it, actually. Let's drop it. Coal. Kind of heavy. Cedar firewood. Very efficient. So we'll hang on to those. Reclaimed wood. Get rid of them. Sticks. Get rid of them. We can get more tinder plugs. Keep 2. I guess we're keeping a book though. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so that's that start there. This is gonna kill me. Right-click an item on the ground. You can move it and place it somewhere else. What? Oh, that's crazy cool. Thanks, Dino. Man, I fucking love that. Water purification tablets. That's pretty good, right? Let's Here's 1 liter of water. That's so good, because then I don't have to boil it. Okay, let's keep 1 pack of these. That seems good. The rose hips, honestly, I haven't really been using them. So this is 6 doses. Let's drop down to 2. We need the mushrooms, though, because we have our intestinal issue. Let's drop 1 of the antiseptics. I do want to keep a lot of medicine, because I think that's important. Now the hard part. Start harvesting all these. I think this is actually going to kill me by the end of this. Just leaving this all behind. It's just the saddest thing in the world. Oh, are these ski gloves good, actually? Ah, fuck it. We have craftable gloves we can make. Gotta hit drop and not drop all. Oh, shit. For some reason in my head, I thought that meant, like, drop all of the ones I had selected. Whatever. So that's 2 tinder plugs I need. Let's go to the other big pile of wood I have. Oh, do we take this? I'm gonna take another cedar firewood. We definitely want the jerry can. My tinder plugs. Oh. I can make some. Why would I make it if I already have it, you know what I mean? We're doing okay. Oh, that is awesome. I love it, Dino. Oh, okay, of course. They can't stack. I see them right there. Right under the stick. Oh, shit. Get out of the way. It's like right there. I see it. Oh. Perfect. Okay, we'll just have to go with 1. Back to dropping stuff. All of this I'm wearing the new ski jacket. Or an hour and 30 minutes or 2, whatever, it's fine. I don't want to give Granny anything that she could use to survive. You know, just leave it the way it is. Looking good. We got an extra pair of socks. Get out of here. Okay. Cut that down. Food. We're not carrying a lot of food. We have a little bit of water. That's fine. We don't need the cans because we have this. Actually, we have the pot, so... Oh, shit on my flares. We don't need the cans. That's a ton of lantern fuel. We probably don't need anywhere near this much lantern fuel, right? I don't know. Need the mountaineering. Let's start from the beginning. Bedroll, check. Need it. Can opener, need it. Flare gun, not even a question. I want to keep the flares on me. I only need one axe. Much as that makes me cry, but it's true. We do need the pry bar. One rifle round? Yeah, we need that. Sewing kits don't weigh much. Rocks we can get on the way. I will keep one of them for the purpose of hunting rabbit. What can I do with you? Harvest for scrap metal? That's fine. A whetstone. The torch. Torch is really good for dealing with the wolves when it works. I think we'll stick with the lantern and the flare for now. That'll be fine. We can always make another torch later. So these we can use to prepare our stuff. Of course, the scrap metal we don't need. Rose hips, they don't take up any room, but let's get rid of them anyway. This is really cool though, how you can just click on this and it... So really tools is where all our weight is. Just go figure. Right, that makes sense. I prepare the mushrooms. Or I could crash the game, okay. I prepare the mushroom. Yeah, I think we get better returns on them. So let's go ahead and do that. Lantern fuel can also be used as accelerant. Oh. Very cool. I actually think maybe we should turn our cloth into bandages as well. I just get a feeling that's a smart idea. I'm not sure we're gonna need that many bandages, but I feel like cloth to bandage is probably, again, you're breaking it down to something that weighs less. In my, my thoughts here. Not 100%. Rabbits get mitts, okay. Oh, we need 2 cured guts as well. Do cured guts smell?
I could use this.
No. So we'll be carrying those with us unless we do wait the 3 days. That seems a little bit gamey. How much does a rabbit pelt weigh? 0.1? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Just because I don't really want to like super game the game. Even though, yeah, of course we want to super game the game, but I just don't think that's fair. Actually, it looks like turning cloth into bandages does the opposite effect. For some reason, you double the... What the fuck? Is that... That can't be right. You turn one cloth, which weighs 0.1 kilogram, into 2 bandages, which each weigh 0.1 kilogram? Is that correct? Can Will just bend space-time? Is he fucking, like, I don't know, wielding the Infinity Gauntlet or something? Whatever. Figure that out. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of issues here, Dino. Believe me. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to leave some of this firewood behind. It's gonna break my heart. That's okay. You can always get more firewood. You can always find sticks. So, tools. We're probably gonna have to leave a couple of the flares behind as well. Much as I love them. I feel like... Is the jerry can more efficient? Yeah, it's slightly more... What the f... again... my brain, logic. How is the jerry can? How does it make lantern fuel weigh less? Also, this is 350 milliliters on it, but it has 480 milliliters in it. What? Video games? Yeah, my head. That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. You went 35 kilograms because the rope is 5? Oh, is that how that works? Oh, sweet. We'll take our rabbit shit then. What's this say? 33. Excellent. I'd rather the flares than the firewood, to be honest. Yeah, okay, we'll just take a little bit more food then. And I feel pretty good about this. Should I take more of the cured guts? How much do they weigh? It just feels like we spent so long curing them. You know, I'd hate to leave them behind. 0.1? Yeah, sure is. Like 3 of those. Okay, so we can take 0.7 worth of food. The jerky doesn't weigh much. Peanut butter gives a bazillion calories. Let's just eat it right now before we leave. That sounds good. A whole jar of peanut butter. We do, yeah, it's true. We do have MREs. Somewhere in this godforsaken mess. I mean, the peaches are like my favorite. Water bottles? I do like water bottles. Dog food. Tin of coffee. Take it. Doesn't weigh that much. Coffee's pretty good. Cattail stalks. Oh, those were excellent. Let's just eat some of these for old time's sake. Do you remember when we used to eat all these cattail stalks to survive? Oh, there's MREs right here. I'm an idiot. What's the soda look like? Sure, let's just drink one. They weigh 0.5. I mean, they're like a meal and a half, though. Let's make that work. Oh! It's perfect! Let's get the shit out of here while things are good. Do we have to take a nap first? Probably should, right? Ah, fuck it. We'll be fine. We'll just eat some coffee. Need be. Give me a cold cup of coffee. We'll chug these before we do the climb. Perfection, boys! Everything works out sometimes. Gotta be at full carrying capacity for this strat to work. It'll be fine, Dino. Check it. We'll just drink a bunch of coffee before we do the climb. Probably is okay. Worst case, we just drop a few things. A little bit of wood. Just a little bit of wood. It'll be okay. So, according to our map... Right, we're headed here. Hopefully no wolves. I actually should have brought the torch. And just held it lit the whole time. Because we're going to be getting rid of it, right? That's alright. And if I am a little overweight, we can always get rid of a rock. I'm sure I'll find another one later. Actually, let's just safety. Just get out of here, rock. You were no good. So that's the farmhouse. That's actually completely the wrong way. Yep. Okay. I mean, we could have just walked down the frozen river. So that might have been fun. Could have been. Could have been. I'll do this instead. Hey, my Twitch just updated. It's weird when I do 2 streams, which I like to do if I'm doing 2 separate games. You know, it gives time for people who like one or the other to swap in, swap out, change the title around, stuff like that. But Twitch does not like it when I do that. It freaks out. They'd much rather you just have like one huge block of like a stream, which I don't know. It's always annoying too, because like I watch a lot of VODs for people. That's just a me thing. I like to watch VODs more than catch the stream live. I don't mind catching it live. It just doesn't usually work out that way. But yeah, it's always a bit jankaroo because you know somebody's got like a fucking 5-hour VOD or something, and you're like, oh, okay, so you just played the one game? Probably not. Most people do a different game or do other stuff in there. It's nice to be able to skip around. I guess one way they could get around that is like, if they could add like an annotation or something to VODs. That could be kind of cool. That'd be like a Twitch quality of life edition they could make one day. So actually, this is interesting because this takes us up by the outhouse. Unfortunately, I do see the wolf over there. We can always pop a flare. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's get a flare ready. We have tons of these. And if it'll like scare a wolf off, just give us a nice easy run here. What's our current weight? Yeah, we'll be alright, I think, if we do this. I think we're gonna be fine, Dino. I'm really glad that you're able to join us tonight. You know, I was a little worried. Oh, it's so cool, like watching their tracks. I was a little worried that your trip was going to interfere with the amount of company I was going to receive this eve. You know, it's always nice chatting to somebody who's very into the game you're playing. Speaking of, how is Seattle? You having a good time there? You mostly like visiting family, or what's the deal? So this is where we found one of the deposit keys, actually. Okay. Oh, is that a shrine? Interesting. So this is the trail. So presumably this is how we start heading up. Oh, fuck me. Of course there's rabbits everywhere here. I'm all out of sticks. I'll have to read the message board. Park warning notice. Due to the unfortunate accident, the Milton and Area Parks Board can no longer condone the use of climbing area within the park boundaries. Additionally, recent seismic activity has brought the safety of several common routes and climbing sections into question. We are reviewing safety politics and will publish findings as soon as possible. Till then, please refrain from using designated climbing areas in the park. Nice. Oh, you're visiting your girlfriend? Oh, does she? Oh, I totally thought she lived with you. Sorry, Donna. Or at least, like, near you. You know what I mean? Is it like a long drive to visit her? So is this one of those, like, QTE we can climb it? No. Okay. So I'm currently here. I need to go further south. There's so much to be said, and I'm sorry if I've said it 100,000 times, but I'm passionate about it. I've even started talking about this game to like Granny and Kaylin, which, you know, what do they really know or care about some of the games I play, let me tell you. But like, fuck, I love the map system. I'm crazy about games where you don't treat me like a baby, you know? You're like, hey, you're a grown-ass man, and if you want to get lost in the woods, you go get lost in the woods, and you have a good fucking time doing it. I love that. And boy, will I, because I love it. And actually playing this game is, you know, got me wanting to... Okay, that's the bus, though. So we're now right here. So there's something we missed here. We're going to have to go look at Millie's specific map and see if there's a little spot I missed somewhere. Okay, we're losing some of our carrying capacity, unfortunately, because we're getting tired. We'll have to see if the coffee fixes that or not. We may need to spend the night in the gas station. Oh, I see. She's doing an internship. That's cool, though. It's super cool. I almost want to just take a rock and go peg one of those rabbits. So it feels to me like maybe up here, but this also doesn't look right. Because I've gone up stuff like this and the game has gave me the no-no. See here, it's already fighting me on this. It's like, you're not supposed to go up this way. Well, I don't know, am I? Maybe. I'm supposed to climb to the top of this, so... God only knows. Well, we'll look around this area a little more. Could be further down that path. Maybe we do rest up at the gas station, though. We've pried open the back door, so that is an option for us. No, I feel fine. I feel like we'll be okay. Worst case, we'll drop all the firewood, we'll eat our coffee. We should be good. Do you go faster when you go downhill? Much in real life, sure. But in this game, it's kind of like buggy. Like, you're not meant to descend steep angles, so you kind of like stutter fall. And it scares the shit out of me because I feel like we're going to break a leg at any second. But in theory, yeah, you do go faster downhill. Oh, this is also something we haven't interacted with. Must be part of the park. At the very least, it'll get us out of the wind. Oh, we're pretty... Oh, no. What's the button for this? It feels like minus... Or feels like 2. Not bad. Oh, man, there's a whole fucking park here. I wonder if we could just set up our sleeping bed and spend the night without, like, going indoors. Oh, perfect. Let's drink these sodas. Help with some of our issues, anyway. You always feel like a break a leg every... I know, yeah, it does not feel right, does it, Fox? Is there anything cool here? I know in some ways I'm in a rush because I want to keep my condition high so I can carry more going up this climb.
Is it food or...
But on the other hand, I do want to reveal as much of the story as possible. Very much a story guy. Flare shell, perfect. I don't need scrap metal. Oh, first aid kit. Fleece cowl. Leave that for now. I mean, there is a bed here. I'm very tempted.
Could end up being useful.
It's just stem. Cool. Maybe let's go check this area out, and then we'll spend the night actually in the camp there. Kind of like that idea. There's plenty of sticks we could grab. Got a nice roaring fire. How long would we need to sleep? Probably not too long. Maybe we'll find our mountain to climb first, though. Probably a wise idea. And we'll begin burning everything. It's interesting that these logs are providing me like protection from the wind. Okay, that's a climb. Picnic area. Sorry. I really need to learn the hotkey for this one. We could break down a bench here. Oh, that's so cool. So where would this put us? Looking out over here. That's so cool, though. Well, that's not where I'm supposed to go, is it? Hope not. $27. Right here, I would imagine. Guess not. Let's go look at Millie's map. Right. How do I look at... Oh, Lily's map, not Millie's, sorry. Okay. Yeah, we do go down around here, actually. It says there's a big rock. Then we drop down. All hail the big skybox. Hey, Origami, how you doing, man? Here's a big rock. Apparently, even with this wind, we're quite warm. I mean, this looks like a good rock to tie a rope to.
I have a bad feeling I'm never gonna see this place again.
Oh, we'll be fine. Nice. Did you want to come back, though? Like, realistically, you don't. Okay, let's go have a little nap. And chop down 2 of these park benches. Now we know where we're going. You're always here just drawing? Oh, nice. What are you drawing today? Oh, we're super warm here. That's perfect. Getting a little dark. Actually, I don't know how...
making me feel tired.
Yeah, I know. We're super tired. I don't know how bad it's going to get, so I want enough wood that I can sleep the night. Essentially. I think that makes sense. Just because I don't want to walk all the way to the gas station. Which would be warmer. But it's fine. Be just fine here. And there is a granola bar to eat. Let's actually pick that up because I'll forget. Okay, perfect.
I'm getting weaker.
No, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, tinder plug. Let's use our stick. And actually, let's use some accelerant here. Why not? We got plenty of it, and I want to make sure this works.
Warm things up.
Oh yeah, there we go. And I was worried that we weren't going to have enough. Well, that fire is good. Good to go. Get a nice 10-hour sleep. Finished it and you'll post in Discord? Nice, dude. I will check that out as soon as I can. Okay, it looks a little rough out there. Let's get, well, we're gonna need to brew some more water. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, we only got... Oh, it sounds like hell out there. We'll eat our coffee. And let's see about eating our moldy granola bar. We'll eat a little bit of our beef jerky. And that should be good, I think. That'll be enough. What's our weight like? 29.77. Ideal, I say. Ideal. I know it's bullshit outside right now. It feels like 32 degrees. Oh, because we're still at the doorway. Well. Heaven or hell, boys. This is how I want to go down the mountain. I think this is excellent. Beautiful. Ideal. Unless you're about to find another 60 kilogram of loot, which always happens. Well, that's how I roll, Yanks. Oh, doesn't this look so cool? This is how I want to go down the mountain. Absolutely. And I want to do that. Alright, down we go. Should I have saved? Huh. Should I have saved?
I feel like...
Okay, that's gotta be fucking scripted. Oh! And I pass out.
What the hell? I guess that rope was older than it looked.
Well, she said it was like 5 years ago. Lily died or whatever the fuck. Hey, nice. I don't feel good about where I put this flare. Here. Here. Nice. Everything's okay. I guess we just follow the path this way. Minor bruising. I don't think I need to hang on. I really need to know the controls for this. Status F. Perfect. Oh yeah, I do need to take my antibiotics for the day. Perfect. Okay. 4 more days and we'll be rid of these parasites. Well, this area isn't so bad. I was expecting much worse. Climbing area down here. Okay. We've already found a new house. Oh, I see. The rope broke, so I'll never be able to get back up. I was expecting it to be much worse than that, actually. This flare's just about had it, too. Oh, I thought that was a house! Some rock outcropping. Oh, so we're here. Oh, right! Lily's map. Shit. Where are we going from here?
Can't feel my feet.
Right, so we want to be hugging the wall, actually. Okay. Got it. Not going towards the lake at all. That's totally where I was going to head, actually. I was just going to go straight for the lake. Figured we'd want to get further down the mountain. Mushrooms? No, thank you. Very tempting. But I think we have enough for now. Oh, cave? Oh. Okay, cool. What's it? I mean, 19 minutes to chop all this meat. Let's grab it. Oh shit, we're gonna freeze to death. No? I think the flare is keeping me alive. Nicely done, little flare.
Freezing.
There's like dead anyway. Okay, this looks good. Bedroll in case I forgot mine. Just right. Oh, painkillers might be nice. That bedroll actually. See, okay, so
stuff to carry.
I guess we're supposed to like camp up here for the night, right? That's sort of the idea I'm getting. All the stuff they've just thrown at me. Sure, let's do that. Or at least we'll warm up. Don't necessarily have to spend the night here, but let's use the good matches. Only a 70% chance. I think we'll be alright. Oh, we've already healed our hypothermia risk. I guess just trying to start the fires warmed us up a bit. That's nice, actually. Game doesn't normally throw you a bone like that. Beautiful.
Turned out pretty well.
It did, actually. So we have an hour. I'm going to... a cooking pot here. Boil some schno. Hour and 15. There. Actually, forgot we need to leave it for a little longer. Oh, cool. I have to get the heat high enough to add the coal. I like that. Because I have to boil it after I melt it. I completely derped. Well, there's a couple stones if we need to get some rabbits. There's a campfire here the whole time, but it doesn't really matter. Do we make another torch? I think we're alright for now. Because who knows, we might have to go climbing again, and then we're gonna have to drop all this extra crap we just picked up. Five more minutes and we can put the coal on. Slight dance, I guess. We'll eat one of the beef jerkies. One more minute. There we go. Jeez, that just exploded. This coal's pretty good, actually. I had no idea. Another hour till she's boiled. And let's take it.
It hurts.
Why does my stomach hurt?
Oh, it hurts.
Just because... What? Oh, just because we're dehydrated? Oh, okay. I didn't think he was going to be screaming that his stomach hurt, but... whatever. That's reasonable. Actually, when I got dehydrated, I was like permanently vomiting. So I guess that's fair. Stands to reason. Forgive you, game. Oh, you know what I need to do? Whenever I'm going to be spending time doing something, I just need to drop the hides and see if they cure. Because they probably have to be like outside, or inside and hot though, right? Because it has to be dry and it has to be warm. Oh, okay. There's a... Fuck, a rabbit. Hey, Chip Chip. I see ya. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this guy's a Class A bastard. I don't know how I feel about hitching a rabbit and then trying to climb up a mountain. The old rebound. What the fuck, game? It wouldn't let me pick it up. It wanted to throw another stone. That's bullshit. Alright, it's alright. I got this. Rude. I'd be tired or overweight. Please, Dino, we're fine. We're good. Right? We're fine. Our guy's feeling great right now. And we got a new rabbit. Which is excellent. And we're like super overweight, actually. Ugh. That's a bit of a climb. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Too encumbered to climb. Oh, you fucking would, game. Okay, this coal's good. I like it. Turns out. I guess we gotta drop our bunny. We gotta drop all this new meat we got. Life is hell. You know? I guess we gotta drop our newfound friends. I want to keep this coal though, because it's like beastly. Gonna have to be dropping some water. Guess we'll drop. Up we go. What do the little scratch marks at the top of the screen mean? Oh, that's our smellometer, or a smellometer. That's just how stinky we are, so the wolves can find us. Because we have raw meat and stuff on us. Now, if this rope breaks too, I'm calling shenanigans. Holy shit. Man, you really, you barely make that, don't you? Okay, so we're at the next bit. What do you got for me, Lily? That doesn't really say. Is that where we just climbed up? Is that to imply? Yeah, okay. So we just climbed up here. So we head southeast. Okay. Oh, I wondered if we were going to have to cross this. I just had a feeling the game was going to make me cross this. It looked like a fun set piece. We run across it? Hell yeah. Like I give a fuck. Parkour, baby. You guys remember when parkour got like huge? And it, you know, all those videos, and it's just like, yo, look at me, I'm just some nobody, but I'm gonna jump off a bench in the park. And you're like, very cool, dude. That's fascinating. That was around the time of ska. Well, I mean, ska predates parkour. Certainly around the time when it was popular. If room breaks, maybe you should cut back on all the dog food you've been eating. Ooh, rude, Foxy. Okay, they're throwing me another fucking deer here. And the last time I took that, look what happened to me. Fuck you, game. Alright? Not gonna fall for your shit again. Cool. Just a random different waterfall. I wish that water didn't look like ass. That effect's kind of cool, like the splashing. Look at him that. That looks nice. Not really realistic, but it looks nice. Just give it a little bit of cattail. What if I can cook this stuff? I hope this game is like a bunch of cooking recipes. You know what I mean? Parkour died as fast as dubstep? Dubstep's still around, dude. Oh, this looks awesome. It's weird that you're only protected from the wind when you don't move. I don't know. If I move next to this wall, okay, I just gotta be hugging the wall, never mind. Oh, I don't have to jump that, do I? Because that kind of looks like I have to jump that at some point. Maybe not. Okay, another cave. I probably should have harvested the deer then, because you expected, no doubt, to bring the deer meat.
Plane's taken me a lot of places. Sorry
Yes.
to leave you here, old girl.
What?
Right now, I gotta find Astrid.
What are you talking about? What? Very confused by that exchange. Not sure who he was talking to. I mean, he was talking to the plane, but I just don't understand. Did we see the plane and I was just not facing the right direction? It's the only way that would make sense to me. Cattails, woohoo! Yep. I'm gonna assume the game's gonna allow me to pick stuff up now. Does our plane even have a name? Hole, maybe? I was hoping the dead end had a little something something for me. Look like it. This feels so good though. Walking around through here. Hey, here's some coal.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh no, we're definitely okay. Don't worry about that. I'm like half expecting something to jump out at me. Big old bear or something. Struggled a little bit getting up that step. You think they put these light parts in, like not to look cool, because they kind of look okay, but more so like just in case the player was dumb enough not to bring a light source? I could see them doing that, being like, what if someone's dumb enough to not bring the lantern? But we gave them like 6 lanterns. What if they're really stupid? What if they didn't make a torch? I mean, I did it. First cave I went in, I didn't want to use the torch. I wanted to save fuel. I ran around like an idiot. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay. Weird. Trying to interact with... Oh, I'm sorry, Dante. Yeah, it is your bedtime, buddy. Turn your light out. You're good. Sorry about that. Lizard got a little sassy. Cannibals jump at you screaming? Yeah, right? Excuse my game, more likely than you think. Oh, I love games that don't have jump scares, but like, because you get so accustomed to it, you're just sitting there like, this doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It's good, it's good. And then eventually they will do a jump scare at me. And I'm just gonna be disappointed, but it'll probably get me good. Whereas I play like an actual horror game and I'm expecting it, so nothing bothers me. Okay, I think we made it, boys. Oh, fuck off! That got me good. That doesn't even make sense. What? Did I miss like a scene? What the fuck happened? I couldn't hear this guy getting like, you know, shanghaied by a fucking bear. A heartfelt thanks to the 1.3 billion players who took a chance on the long dark widows on the Kickstarter. Yeah, it was pretty good, I guess, you know? Episode 1 had a lot of fun. That was like some fucking Telltale Games ending. You don't know which one to shoot! Yes! Yes. Yeah. Bear will remember this. Okay. Episode 2, Luminance Fugue. Sure. Now this reminds me of Alan Wake. You do like every chapter. Oh? Oh, the budget went up. Yeah, that's Astrid, I think. Looks like her. That's not canon. I haven't seen any bow and arrow in the game. Yes, that's us just staring at Bird. Like, this animation style is always so interesting. You know what I mean? And the weird thing about it is, depending on how it's done, it's either extremely easy or extremely difficult to do. It all depends if it was made as an animation first, if it was made as a drawing first. I'm not supposed to know some... Oh my god, are we going to be meeting a shitload of people here? Oh man, Astrid, you are not in a good spot. Yeah, there we go. The visuals are really nice. Yeah, they're not bad. I like them. Okay. Could we get a previously on? That's why the bear attacked you.
Bear.
The fuck is this, Bob?
Easy. Easy. You're okay now. The bear's gone.
Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I found you when the bear was...
I remember now. You get the bear.
It ran away. I think I hit it. Or scared it off.
Scared it off. Not the way you shoot.
Glad your memory's coming back.
So cold.
I got a fire going. That should warm things up a bit.
Pain. Pain. Need something for pain.
Oh, I know, Dino.
Here, take these.
I mean, I could assume what happened. I was just joking. Just always weird when it does like a cut like that. I'm supposed to eat the whole bottle of aspirin.
Listen, you're gonna need more than some pills and bandages. You're hurt. Badly. That bite'll get infected. Maybe worse. You have any stronger meds?
No.
You can't have mine. I've got shitting worms or whatever the hell.
Oh, damn. Map. Back of the door.
I don't want to believe that he said gurgles and passes out at me. Like, okay,
Can you hear me, old man?
I take the hint.
Damn it. He's passed out. Huh. Looks like an old hydroelectric dam not too far from here. Might be a good place to look for supplies.
A hydroelectric dam in
Hang
northern
in there.
Canada.
Whatever your name is.
Calling bullshit. One of many of those out there. Either way, this is a fun little start. A lot of cool things. Oh, I can't. Listen, dude. You and I are gonna have a little talk, okay? I'm gonna try and save your life. Jeremiah, eh? Well, I will definitely try and save your life, good Sir Jeremiah. But, my friend, I may require und pork and bun. Maybe, perhaps. Is it okay if I have your food? Yeah, Mackenzie, it's okay. Oh, alright, thanks, Jeremiah. I appreciate it.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Tell you what, I'm gonna take all these and drop them on your floor, okay? Your books you can keep. That's fine. I'm not really interested in that stuff. Candy bar? I want that. Oh shit, I left his house.
That trapper's my key to getting out of here. He'd better not die on me.
Well, you have a very interesting idea of what a key is, Mackenzie. The last person we trusted kind of boned us hard. Oh, infinite wood stove. Oh, tinder plugs. Nice. Firewood. Oh, let's see. Do I have my whole inventory? Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, cured leather. Nice. It's in the locker. What do you grab? And I grabbed his jaw and said, yeah. That's what I did, yeah. Nice. A cooking pot? We could break his table down for wood? Oh, I'm sure he would fucking love that. It's interesting. Wait, we don't take this map? Like, physically take it? I would. I won't dismantle his furniture. I'm not an animal. Okay, well, first things first. Our water situation, not great. So, let's get... we'll just leave one pot on the stove, I guess, for now. Oh, nice. A lantern, a torch. Okay. So we're just gonna drop everything on the floor here that we don't really need. Oh, wait, how's my food? It's not great, right? I'm hungry? Oh, no, I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I guess I ate when I got here. Yeah, we'll drop... Got all that coal on us, actually, so... This should be good. I think we're in a good position to head out. Leave all this in the floor. Drop the extra lantern as well. So we don't need the jerry can. Actually, let's move that.
Something's gotta go.
You go here. Wait. Oh, the locker. I think I can just throw shit in. Hang on. Doesn't look like it's gonna count as stolen if I put stuff in there. That might make... Oh, that makes things super easy to sort. I appreciate that game. Keep a little bit of coal on us. So we don't need all this medicine here. Let's leave a lot of the medicine behind. That sounds good to me. The good painkillers. We need our antibiotics until we're all cured up anyway. I wonder if it counts as a new day. Leave our coffee behind. Not all of it, but some of it. We'll also leave some of our tea behind as well. That seems good. Yeah, the jerry can, pretty much all of the lighter fluid, or the lantern fuel. Extra this. The bedroll we'll keep, it's pretty useful. The books we don't need right now. Drop some of our tinder plugs behind. Honestly, we can probably drop off some of these matches. "24 matches is plenty. Leave some of our flares here. We have the flare shells. Excellent. Sewing kits. Leave one behind. Oh, I think this is pretty good, actually, guys. I feel good about our situation now. And of course, we'll drop all our cloth off. All the guts, because they're cured currently. Don't need the leather. The cured pelts can go in here. The fresh pelts we're gonna leave with him. Well, look at that! For the first time ever, things are organized and, you know, things are good anyway. Oh, hey, Zelphus. Sorry, I didn't see you. Put small shit in that's annoying to find and other stuff. You still have the worms? I'm about to check that. Dismantles furniture, just turn in the kindling. No! Our worms are good. Which is actually... Oh, yeah, you're fine. There's nothing else there, Dino. You're crazy. And a workbench. So we might actually be able to make these mittens before the end of it. Which is nice, because we have the gut. We just need 3 days, and these are good. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about our chances here. And we can open that if we want to stick our hands in. I like that. Huh. Jeremiah just said, "Come back later," to me for some reason, like an asshole. So we're supposed to make it here, I guess. That's the hydroelectric dam. And that's probably me right there. Yep, that looks about right. I also know about a camp office, I guess, and a lookout. We just follow the train tracks. Seems easy enough. Welcome to Mystery Lake, by the way. Oh, thanks, Dino. It feels good to be here. Oh, and you know what? Look at this. It's a nice, brisk day. Feels like 7 degrees with all my clothing on. Got a bin here. Oh, what? I could put all the big stuff in that bin outside, maybe. This is just the greatest start to a little adventure ever. I almost forgot about all the terrible things that happened up until now. Hey, what's new with you, Zelphus? Were you able to catch Blood Bowl earlier? We've been having a good time with that. Oh, first things first. Is this loaded still? Yes. Excellent. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Can you imagine if your cosmetic changes were in the cutscenes? I really wish they were. I would love, like, fucking Russian Mackenzie just running in screaming with his flare pistol out. Just, "Suka, bliat, blin, privyet." You know, that's all the Russian I really know. It'd be great. Okay, there's a corpse over here. Sure, we'll check that out. Might as well. This is ish the direction we want to head. North-northeast. Yeah, I'll be fine. We want to head east till we find the railroad tracks. Birch tree. Oh. Oh, fuck! I dropped all my rocks. Satan has forsaken us, boys. Now, of all times, when I could catch and kill the... Oh. Max's last stand. He's laying down, actually. Didn't really stand too well. Also, didn't have anything on him. Very disappointed. Very disappointed, Max. Shit. How do I craft a rock? Don't move, little rabbits. I see one down here. Oh? I think these are some. Where Max died cold alone with no loot. Yeah, what a scrub. At least if I'm dying, I'm taking my whole net worth with me. So I got a feeling these rabbit mittens, I'm making a guess here, but I got a feeling that once I make them, I'm going to need rabbit leather to repair them. I'm hoping you don't. I'm hoping you just use like cured leather. It's much easier to come by. Yeah, there's the other one. Oh, almost. Not sure if it's like super important I catch these rabbits, but I don't expect them to be rushing me there. Jeez. It turns out this rabbit's really dumb. Throws it at such a weird angle. I need to get used to it. I mean, I can do it more so when the rabbit's moving, like, horizontal to me. Like that, I can handle that, but when they come straight at me, all bets are off, boys. Alright. I'll probably go back, actually, just be boring and drop the rabbits off at his place. Rush B, my friends, do not stop. Okay, now, I have a question. I remember the bear. And I also remember a gun. And in our little opening cutscene there, we said, "Hey, Jeremiah, remember when I shot your gun?" He's like, "Haha, you can't shoot the gun for shit." I'm like, "Yeah. But, like, where's the gun now?" I think most people would have kind of held on to that. That's where that hit him. Most people would have kept the gun. Even someone who doesn't know how to use the gun would keep the gun. Guns are, you know, the quintessential tool. You may. I swear that hit him too. Feels like inclines kind of mess up with how the rabbits interact. I guess we could always set up a snare. Oh, I just have one stone. Shitty. That's all we need. Maybe that is what we do, though. We set up a snare outside his house. Or here. That sounds good, actually. Yeah. No, I think we'll... Yeah, no, you know what? Here's good. We'll put it at Max's body. I'll remember that. There. We'll see if that gets anything, because I assume we're going to be coming back this way at some point. I wonder if I have to bait them. I guess not, eh? Tree is really crooked. Well, okay, hang on. Where would I have been? So that's the Trapper's Homestead. I would have been here, right? At the mountains? When I came down? That's the lake we saw before. So this would be the camp. So I can't... No, that's not right. Yeah. So it actually would have been over here. Closer to the lake, probably. Well, somewhere, anyway, along this sort of edge is where the gun should be. I'm not sure how far out it brought us. Let's see if we got Lily's map here. That was the lake we saw. Oh, wow. You're supposed to get all the way here. Never mind, so it's a completely different lake. Well, all bets are off then. Hey Zach, how you doing, man? Why do you look like a terrorist? I am a terrorist. No, we're just keep him warm. I think this looks ridiculous, this balaclava. We normally look something like this, but, you know. You gotta keep warm, right? It's funny you say terrorist, and I just think we look like a Russian. I'm not sure which of us is more in the right or wrong about that. I just think we just look like stereotypical, like, squat Slav. We just need the cap. I forget what those kind of caps are called. I don't know. Some graves here. I wonder if they're shrines to the bears he's murdered. Or maybe he's never killed a bear and that's his problem right now. Kill a bear. It's the Canadian version of Build-A-Bear. We can't afford nice things, so we have to go out and murder them. Honey, I'm home. I do need some knockoff Adidas shoes, yes. And Ushanka. I'm not sure. I know how to spell it. I think it's Ushanka. Maybe it's Ushanka. Rushkin. Let's go ahead and throw our crap in here. What was our crap? Oh yeah, 2 rabbits. It would be much... Hang on. No, it makes sense right now just to skin the hides off them real quick. And throw them on the ground. 45 minutes. The guts we have plenty of, so we'll just leave them. It does make sense to do this now. And then we can get the hides curing. Started this off well, haven't we? Rabbit pelts. Hopefully the meat won't spoil in his locker. I bet it will. We might need to cook it. Is that a worthwhile thing to do? Our food's getting a little low. Sure. I suppose we could do that. Cook up some water and get some food on the burner. Kinda wish we had more spots than 2. But I'll take it. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? Can we check this drawer?
Lamp fuel.
Ooh.
I can use this.
Thank you, by the way, Jeremiah. Very nice, very handy. Hour and 11 minutes. Let's see if we can make a trip there and back. Meat won't spoil in his locker. Bullshit! Breck sucked in high school. Armor 3 later? Not tonight, sorry Zach, but I am working on it. Working on setting up some more Armor 3 in the future. I'm trying to get like Victor and Origami and Foxy, Magetti, the whole crew. Zelphus if he's feeling it. Sometimes he gets on and off armor kicks. That's fair. Should be up somewhere here maybe. That cave? Doesn't look like it. This is what it looked like from the cutscene, though. It looked like it was like right here. Well, that's okay. Well, we'll keep our eyes peeled. If we can manage to find where he came out, maybe we can find his gun. And that could be exciting. I will at you on Discord, for sure, man. I kind of want to... There's like a Vietnam mod. I'm really tempted to give it a shot at some point. But I haven't really like looked into all the specifics on it. Sound like a fun change of pace. Wow, that was only 20 minutes. Alright, out we go. I shouldn't complain about the game, like, not taking a long period of time. That's fine. Let's go head up this way. Wait, what am I carrying on me that smells? Oh, right, the other... Yeah, rabbit meat, right. I would kind of like to cook all of it if I could, but... Okay, no caves here. This also kind of looks like where the showdown went. We have that old man's beard anyway, and we got plenty of antiseptic, which sort of does a similar purpose. We didn't mark the cave on the map, did we? No. Good night, Mr. Zach. You've used the Vietnam mod? Ah, it's sweet. I do want to check it out. Seems right up my alley. Up my alley. Sorry again if this is a little bit boring, but this is what I want to do. I got some stuff cooking. I just want to go out and find that guy's gun. To me, that's important. These sticks we're going to have to leave behind. I don't actually need them. We might need to make a fire at some point soon. Be cool. Sure to stay hydrated. That's why we're boiling all that water, Foxy. Don't you worry. I have no idea. We were joking about, I don't know if you were there for that, but in the Discord bar, I was joking about the Stay Hydrated bot. Which I don't run channel bots, but I do think that's funny. Because I'm notorious for not staying hydrated. The only reason I force myself to now is because I got like super dehydrated when I was in the hospital like all day. So I've been a little worried about it since. Granted, it wasn't just because I wasn't drinking enough water, but... A scrub brush? Oh, that's new. Okay, you got a lot of sticks from that. Sadly, no gun. I really would have enjoyed having it, you know, even if I only had 2 shots on me, right? 20 minutes left. Well, we'll just wait. Let's take it. We're not going to eat it right now. Let's go throw another piece of rabbit on there. We have some water on us right now. We do. It's been 2 hours since your last try. Oh, you. Good night, Dino. I'm not going to be up too longer, so you're not going to miss a lot. We'll probably be up for another, I don't know, half an hour or something. Okay, so we got plenty of water now, which is nice. So once you cook meat, it doesn't smell anymore. Interesting. I don't know how much sense that makes exactly, but I'll take it. I think I need to eat both of them right now anyway. I do. Get back all our calories. But that's fine. The important thing, though, is we got up to date on our water. And, do we head out in the middle of the night? Sure, we have that new torch, actually. Let's head out with this guy. I know heading out at night is a little bit risky, but we have a lot of distance to cover. So I figure, let's head out now. How's my character feeling? He's feeling fine. It might be best to get our character already in the habit of having a good sleep schedule. But remember, we got a fresh start here, which means we're not exactly high on food. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Fox. I know it is getting a bit late now for everyone. What day? Hey, Stealthy Stabber. We're actually doing the story, sorry. This is my first time, like, playing the game. So we're just enjoying the story, and we're on the hardest difficulty I could put it on. Hardened Survivor. I think we're doing pretty good. The only trouble I've had is with a few wolves, because I still don't exactly understand the AI. But as soon as we finish the story, I'm really excited to do survival mode. It's just the story is pretty good. It's kind of gripping, and it's like a nice light version of a tutorial. So I'm hoping it's a lot more challenging this time, because I was kind of... I had too much going on at the end. I had too many supplies at the end of the first episode. Way too much. You know, I felt terrible leaving it all behind. I hope we can... Well, I don't really need a compass, actually. I generally have a pretty good sense of direction. But I do miss having, like, my arm a compass in the middle of the screen. Just looking for that bear. Hoping we can find her. Oh, maybe there'll be a rabbit in our snare trap. Doesn't look like it. But we'll keep an eye on that as time goes on. Also, the weird thing about this, right, is like, we check this guy's body and we immediately know that this is Max. Or something, right, Max? Max's last stand. And, like, we have no idea who Max is. Like, otherwise, you know? Good night, Origami. Take it easy, my friend. Oh, and I'm gonna check that picture in Discord for sure. I love just the sounds going on in this game, the atmosphere. Oh, is that the cave we came out? Or is that not a... Do my eyes fail me? Perhaps. Impossible. Did you find an ideal... Yeah, I would be okay with that, for sure. Or if Jeremiah was like, oh, my brother Max was just over... I think what's supposed to happen... I mean, the way the map's designed, you would naturally head here. But maybe what you're supposed to do is go up the railroad tracks, so you find this actually a bit later, perhaps. After he makes mention of Max. That could be. It could be I just sort of followed a path I wasn't supposed to. But I'm a curious sort. I saw the crows, and I was like, hey-oh. This could be cool. This area seems quite desolate, actually. Footage story. We just started episode 2. Like, just started. Man got chewed by bear. We shot bear. Episode 1 ended. And now we're trying to pick up the pieces. And he's sent us off on a quest to the hydroelectric dam to hopefully find some medicine. Which I think I actually have probably a lot of medicine. But so these should be the railroad tracks, I would reckon. Still no sign of bear, though. Or the gun. Another rabbit. I guess we could go for it. No. It's my bad. Oh, there's another one here. I don't really actually need these guys. I think I'd rather not be carrying rabbits on me. If any wolves show up. I guess we could always drop them, though. Well, we'll see. Let's get our lantern, perhaps. Check out this rail tunnel.
It's not the right way.
Oh, Mackenzie, I know that's not the right way. I was just curious. Normally, just inside the tunnel, they would have like a little station for people that work there. I was wondering if there was any sort of shipping manifest or something that would give us sort of an idea as to what's going on. You're getting a bit tired. It's fair. Do you have enough stuff to build a fire so we can find like a little rock alcove? I think what we'll do, yeah, we'll just follow the rail for right now. Because we know that'll lead us straight there. And there does appear to be a camp office that for some reason I know about. Maybe that's something Jeremiah mentioned before he went to sleep. Not in the cutscene, but maybe it's supposed to be. Be able to get a tent and make a shelter. That's interesting, Fox. So, in like these kind of weathers, a tent actually isn't going to help. Usually, a tent's basically just a giant windbreaker. But the problem is, you're not going to be able to start a fire inside a tent, right? You're not going to be able to have any of that external heat. So, how useful you find a tent, you know? Obviously, if you have nothing, it's better than nothing, but the other problem with tents are they're usually not very good at withstanding the wind. As someone who lives in Canada, I'll tell you, rain and wind loves to happen. What's this? Why is it shiny? It's a rock. How much further to the camp office, do you think? So we are here. Actually, it should just be on our right. You reckon? Yep. Just be up here. Would wolves attack you in a tent? If they knew you were there, like if they couldn't smell you, they might like not even go for you. But a wolf is smart enough, definitely, to claw through a tent. They might even just attempt to open if they smell you without even realizing there's a person there. You know, they might just go for like raccoons, you know, they like just try and rip up garbage to try and get into it. Here we go. Mystery Lake, Lac Mystère. Huey? I do love it when things are written bilingually. I know it's a bit late in the year, but if I were to set a New Year's goal, I really do want to become fully bilingual at some point. I love going to Montreal, and I love the sort of French culture of Canada. I realize I'm never really going to be part of it because I wasn't born there.
Nobody needs this anymore.
But, a lot of sort of smaller cultures. Hey, Key Lake Cabin 3, nice. Are a little bit, polite way I suppose of saying it is like isolationist. They like to keep to themselves. That's okay. I was kind of hoping there'd be a notice there. I don't think we need another cooking pot. I think we're doing alright there. We don't need any more cans, that's for damn sure. None of this stuff seems overly useful. Break down the wheel. I kind of thought there'd be a secret under the staircase, not gonna lie.
I think I can use this.
Oh, fishing line and tackle and hook. Nice, seems like we will be doing some fishing after all. Park notice. Due to unusually cold weather this year, we're shutting down Mystery Lake Provincial Park a little earlier than usual. Make sure all campers are packed up and ready to bug out by rail truck. Anyone left behind will have to get out on foot, not a nice prospect. As per the usual procedure, lock up all lake cabins and make sure all provisions are stored in bear-proof containers. Please take the flag down this year, we had to replace it after last winter. Winds will just tear it to shreds. After you finish closing down the camp, make sure to check in at the Forestry Service lookout as requested. Apparently these guys think someone's been using their lookout to store hunting gear. Drying old animal skins. Man, I don't envy you that backwater posting. Great Bear sure's gone downhill since the quakes. Nice. Bit of story there.
Excellent.
That is excellent. Another storm lantern. Interesting. Interesting. Grab a little bit of cloth here. These mittens, we'll leave those. They actually don't take too long to break down, but I'm not crazy about the
I
idea.
need to drop something.
Oh, a fresh hatchet. I like the sound of this. Gotta grab another sewing kit. We do burn through them. I'm quite, quite a fan of sewing. Nice, another whetstone. First aid kit. So far the books are only for burning. I think the game is extremely well designed, so I'm sort of a little leery of making suggestions. Unlike most games where I kind of feel like the game's like, could use a little. I would like a positive moodlet if you were to read a book or something and you like consume it by reading it perhaps, and then you just have like a scrap paper or something left over. But it doesn't really make sense thematically. You should be able to burn books. And I mean, it would just be kind of cool, right? Like maybe like you get a little bit more stamina or something the next day. Not sure. Certainly a hard thing to put in. But the idea that your character books are extremely heavy. I'm gonna have to drop them all. I'll probably drop them all at the entrance before we leave. How do I actually fill one of these things? Something I've never done before. Action. Ah, refuel. Perfect. Them takes time. Even if you could read them before you burn them, it'd still be something that... Yeah, it's hard to say. Actually, you know what I would like? Because right here, what you can do is you can pass time, and it shows a deck of playing cards. Maybe if you pass time, you can use a book, and it will, I don't know, give you a small bonus. Worn thermal underwear. I think we're doing okay, actually, for clothing. Yeah, we have 2 pairs. But it does seem odd that Will is purely in survival mode, and his sort of mental health never comes into question.
Could end up being useful.
Actually, we do need to take these apart for the leather at some point. Oh, nice, more herbal tea. Even more of these books, my goodness. I think we might start a fire here. Spend the night. Tear it up, repair your own. Hey, there you go. Reading books drains your stuff. Wait, you can read books in this game?
Come on.
Is there any... How do I do that? Is there any effect to them? It's interesting as well that passing time burns more calories than sleeping. Which it does make sense in theory. But either way. Burn a bunch of books here. Our weight looking like, oh, we're okay. Cool. Extinguish our... There's a chest right here. A huge old chest that I never checked out.
This will come in handy.
Just boost your skill level. Oh, I love it. Okay, what difficulty we doing? We're on the hardest difficulty, but we're in the story mode, Yanks. So, you know, potato, potato. So what I would like to do... Water, we're definitely fine for water. Food, we're more than okay for food. If I did catch those rabbits, now would be a good time to cook them up. Yeah, we'll just sleep. Get a good 10-hour sleep in. Okay, cool. So it could just be something in survival mode, but in story there's no interaction with books or skill levels as far as I can tell. Except your whetstone skill.
I need to find food.
We've got all these crackers. Moldy crackers. They lower our thirst, but we're already sort of maxed out on low thirst, so. Sewing skill. True, yeah, there's that as well. I am really, really excited to try survival mode and see all of these cool interactions at play, but unfortunately, I'm also quite enjoying just walking around the story. So these cargo pants are pretty freaking good, actually. Yeah, let's grab another pair. Yeah, I like it. They just weigh a little more. That's fine. We can finally get rid of Will's broken-ass pants. These weigh a kilogram. Fuck, an hour and 30 minutes to harvest. I'm gonna do it. I want the cured leather, and it weighs a lot less than a kilogram, so. Is there anything else in here? We're okay. We're looking alright for now. This is a nice little spot, though. We'll definitely be coming back here. Like I said, though, I would love to have an in-game note. Oh, there is, actually, right here, yeah. Camp... What do we call this? Camp manager building... Camp lodge building. Books. Lots of books. Oh, shit. Escape kills the whole thing. Okay. Camp manager building books. Done. Perfect. Now I can remember that I've put all my books here. And in fact, let's go ahead and put in cooler. Now I normally like to like write everything on scrap paper, but that works for me. You have to keep books cold. Don't forget that. A warm book is no good to anybody. On the right book set, you'll know when you find a readable book. It's called Camp Office. My bad, dude. Hey, they forgot to take the flag down. So something happened before they got the flag. Okay. That's a lot of wolves. But it'd be nice to explore this area, because this seems to be a fishing community, so there's probably a fair amount of little fishing shacks set up. But that's not our main goal, so we'll be back here. Has anyone ever just ate a box of crackers? I don't know how your character does it. I've eaten like a sleeve of crackers. Oh, pardon me. Like those like soup crackers, like the just saltines, or whatever you call them. And you reach a point where, holy god, it's a struggle to keep chewing them. Even though I do quite enjoy them. I have no idea how my character just ate 2 whole boxes. And what's up here? A train car that's just being derailed? Doesn't look like it's no, it might be on the track. Interesting. Hey, Sassy Wolfie, how you doing, man? Thank you. We're just, exploring the great wilderness of Canada. The walk pack raid? Well, I'm certainly walking, I'll tell you that much. What are you up to? Were you just playing some Long Dark tonight? Do you have any great tips? Don't, like, spoil anything too crazy. Don't, like, teach me how to insanely break the game, but you can't spell wolf. I wondered if you meant Wolfpack, but I was doing a lot of walking. Some may even say this is a bit of a walking simulator at the moment. And I just sort of, yeah, nice. Found myself a little bridge. I was really hoping there's something cool and cheeky in here for stepping up, you know? Just like a soda can or something, make you feel smart, but no. Not to be the case. I was actually really hoping I could have got in the bus on the previous chapter as well. By climbing on top of it. It's not meant to be. So, oh, cool. The derailment's there. This is the lookout where they said somebody was out with a gun and some furs and stuff like that. Would be worth checking out. Technically, I should be worried about Jeremiah dying. But, you know, the man hasn't really done anything for me. I'm a bleeding heart, though. In real life, I would definitely be trying to help this man. But, I did sort of come in here to save Astrid, and it's been over a week now. So maybe I should be a little bit more concerned about that. Lofty goal. You're playing Stalker level. Oh, nice, dude. I'm, or Dudette, potentially. She didn't die like I wanted her to do, but hey, so did good. Yep, I feel you there. I definitely think Stalker is going to be the one I play when I get around to playing survival mode. I love a challenge. I usually like to go the hardest difficulty, but Dino, the person who sort of referred the game to me, has said that the hardest difficulty in this game, I forget what it is, but it's one after Stalker, it is actually quite a jump. Like, it's not something you just sort of go into blind. So, I hopped in the story, we're doing that, and then I'm hoping to get some survival on Stalker at some point. Survived 4 hours in Interloper. What the heck? Only 4 hours? Is it that bad? You don't require like a box of crackers every 2 minutes, do you? You know? You're gonna be living off peanut butter. You're gonna have a huge gut on Mackenzie. This is a nice little mountain, actually. I feel like sometimes this game is a bit too peaceful, but it is a survival game, and the combat is not really a thing, so... I just keep expecting them to throw me a blizzard or something. Huh. Well, now I've got a lofty goal of wanting to, you know, beat your record of 4 hours. Once I get around the survival, I'll certainly hit you up if I manage to beat that. Maybe we can get a little bit of a back and forth going on. King making, if you will. I think a little bit of friendly competition is great. Fortunately, I'm the kind of person that all the friends I end up with don't enjoy friendly competition, just real competition. I'd rather just have a good time. Oh. This seems a little bit unsafe. And once again, they didn't take the flag down. I really hope those flags kick up when the wind starts. I would also love to zipline off this, but I understand that it's unrealistic and super dangerous. It'd be fun. Oh, cool! There's another one over there. So, that is... Where's the sun? Oh, why can't I... Okay, there's the sun. Oh. Yeah. So that's... Well, that's south, I believe. Lost sight of the rail. Oh, no, okay, there's the rail tracks. That's south. So that is due west. There's another one here? Interesting. Actually, it looks like a radio tower. Let's check that out. You know. No, sorry, I'm playing my first playthrough in story mode. I'm on the, whatever the hardest difficulty of story mode is. It's not too difficult. Wolves are a little rough, but that's about it. I'm actually not very good at dealing with the wolves. I don't quite understand their mechanics. Sometimes I feel like I throw fire at them and they'll still rush me, and I just need to get a little bit better. Trail boots.
This stuff will come in handy.
I do want to pick these up, again, for the cured leather, but I think we're doing okay. We'll just remember it's up here. Whetstone we'll take. The first aid we'll check. I thought that was a saw for a second, but it's a shelf. A lockbox. Hank's lockbox key. Alright. See if we can figure out who Hank is. Actually, I think we're probably going to be revisiting this place at some point. So let's go ahead and drop that cedar firewood off here. We'll just leave it right here. Actually, let's leave the fire log as well. They're not very good, and they weigh a ton. So I'd just like to have a little bit of stuff here, in case we do have to make a quick return. A legible note. There's underwear under the bed? Oh, I'll go take another peek, thanks. That's true, I actually do have 2 pairs of thermal underwear. Text on this note is largely unreadable. If this message was meant for someone, hopefully they were able to decipher it. Fortunately, there are a handful of recognizable landmarks and a bold arrow pointing to a large X. They put that on my, Mystery Lake supply caches. Of course, I just missed that. I was down around the rail tunnel. I didn't know to look for it. Well, that'll be something to get on the way back anyway. See if I can find this underwear, though. I don't need it, but I do need to get in the habit of finding things. Nicely done.
I could use this.
New thermal underwear. I wonder how that compares to my current. Let's try it. Might be a little better. Slightly better. Probably just because, like, the, quality is a little
I
higher.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That'll do. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I was hitting C the crouch, but it's control. I play so many games where it's one or the other and keep mixing it up. This is a nice little place, though. I was kind of expecting to find a bunch of, like, skins laying around. What do you want to know about wolves? Hey, Rumpo plays. Do you not repair your clothing? I do. But I normally only repair my clothing at nighttime. Like, you know, if I have a fire roaring and I'm ready to sleep. I probably keep it above like 60%. You know, all depends what the day looks like. But, so my thing about wolves, and Dino is another stream viewer, and he's been trying to explain this to me. I understand the mechanic of once they start charging you, they don't stop charging, essentially. So you need to either avoid them before that situation, because they do outrun you, or you need to scare them off before that. But the thing is, I've had it where I've thrown fire at them, and they don't react to the torch. And I don't know if that, like, am I supposed to throw it at them, or do I want to throw it between us? You know what I mean? He's role-playing his real-life self of being a... Oh, fuck off, Janks. I mean... I guess I wouldn't be too far off how I act in most games. Unless the game has a very developed character that I'm trying to be. But I don't really want to roleplay as Mackenzie, because he's kind of a dolt. Very oblivious. Which, in some ways, works for me. But I'm more oblivious in a I didn't see that kind of way than like a I didn't pick up on that kind of way. I usually pick up on things, but certainly not the most observant. I'm kind of afraid we're going to break our legs hopping down here. But... Oh, you. But isn't 100% like the... You mean the wolves? Like they won't react to fire 100% of the time? Is that intentional, or...? Am I quite overweight? I kind of feel like I'm moving slow. No, I'm not too bad, actually. For me, we're doing quite good for weight. It's a roll. Oh, okay. Interesting. I also had it, so not today, but yesterday's session, where I shot a flare, hit a wolf in the face, and the flare actually stuck to the wolf, which I thought was cool. I was really hoping it would, like, burn to death or something, but it just immediately charged me. And Sassy, I think, you know, I could be wrong. I definitely think I probably know less about the game than you do, but I believe it's you have to hit them in the head with a rock, because I've stood there and thrown rocks at a wolf who hadn't noticed me, and it just bounces off them. But I think if you brain them, they might run away, because I've had that work one time. The only problem, though, if a wolf notices you, I found out, actually I can show you. So, say a wolf is down at that train car, nothing happens. But if he starts coming towards me, he'll slowly approach his normal. But if you actually pull back like this, like once you start rearing to like shoot, like once you hit the aim button, same goes for the flare gun. They'll actually like immediately run at you, it feels like. Flare mace stick is pretty cool. Well, I actually had it, Yanks. I'll have to show you. I'll have to get a clip for you where I hit this guy in the face with a flare and he just ran right by me. Yeah, there's a wolf right down here, actually. No, we're not going to throw a stone at him. We'll probably try our torch mechanics. Let's see how well we can get that to work. Oh, he's coming for me. Oh. Oh, cock. So again, I'm not going to fire at the wolf because I have not found that to be overly effective. I'm just going to launch one at the ground here, just because I want to check the tram out. Very curious by it. Scrap metal, not so much interested in that. I haven't found a use for it.
I think I can use this.
Accelerant's pretty good. Oh! That almost looks like he's in military gear. Everyone can kill them? Really? That's awesome! Worn work pants. See how that would compare.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I know. We got quite a bit, Mackenzie. They seem like they might actually be overall quite a bit better once we repair them. What was our weight doing? It's okay. It's survivable. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the tram working. So that puts us... here? We're either right... I think we're right here. So, we did see wolves further down. We could loop off into the wilderness a little bit. Just to avoid wolves. Should just be able to go around this. You never got to forge your own tools? You always died? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mav Twitcher. Are you also an avid Long Dark player? Killed bears with your flare gun? That's awesome. Also investigate rocks you throw if you do so. Let's see here. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Thank you. I really hope at some point I get a bow and arrow, or I get some sort of a tool anyway to hunt a deer. That looks cool down there. I'll want to check that out at some point. I'm hoping the only option isn't just to get a gun at some point for hunting deer. And I hope the bow and arrow is a pain in the ass to use. Just like throwing a rock. Because I love the rock throwing mechanic in this. It's very difficult, but you kind of pick it up, you know? And it feels good. It feels good as you slowly... Here, okay. You slowly start figuring out where-ish you're gonna hit. That's the difficulty setting you'd like. You want scarce resources, but less deadly wildlife. That's mean you can only tune both up or down? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. See what you mean. I like it all just jacked up. I'm very much a masochist. I love challenge in my games. I actually also heard, can you confirm, deny anybody, that lighting a torch, even if you don't go through with it, will burn a match. Kind of a bit annoying, really. What you got in the glove box? We've actually been really lucky.
Later.
Game's not throwing 1,000 blizzards my way. Not normally how it goes. In the first episode, I was having a blizzard every, like, 10 hours, it felt like. Well, Mav was saying that the custom settings disable feats, and I assume he wants to try and get achievements or something. Which I actually don't care. I mean, I will happily play through a game and not get any achievements and have a good time as long as I'm getting what I want out of the game, but I understand a lot of people do like getting them. So, can't blame you. A little bit of miner food here. There's nowhere to start a fire in here, which is interesting.
Could end up being useful.
Well, I gotta say, Wolf, if some of these guys are your community, they're a great bunch. You've done a really good job. I like to think my community is pretty good as well.
Right now.
Got a great bunch of guys, but unfortunately, they're usually. Oh, nice! We got propane heaters. Interesting. Unfortunately, I'm up a little bit late for a lot of those guys at the moment. There's a barrel on the floor. I'll go check it out after, maybe. I'm never too concerned about missing small things. Pause game and look at what feats do. Are they good? Are they like an in-game bonus? Like harder hydro staging area key. Cool. Like, oh, you skinned 100 rabbits. There's a 1% better chance a rabbit will spawn or something.
That'll come in handy.
Thick wool sweater. The water bottle I probably shouldn't have picked up. I mean, we do need a little water right now, but I always carry too much as is. Wool sweater, though. Oh, that's much better than my old one. I'm just gonna drop this, actually. Perfect. I think we have enough cured leather. I don't need those trail boots.
This stuff will come in handy.
Is this not your community? I thought a lot of these guys came with you. I don't ever, I apologize if there's a ton of people watching right now, or only 3 of you. But I don't actually, like, check my viewer count. I only ever, pay attention to how many people are in chat. After you showed up, Wolf, I just saw a few more people in chat, so I kind of assumed a lot of the talkers were people that came with you. 500 hours in this game, you pride yourself on the mastery of the mechanics. I love that. I'm definitely a TLD elitist. Hey man, I wouldn't say you're a broken man. You're just a man who knows what he likes. And that's good. I honestly, I really do like admire savants or people that have that ability to sit down and get into something.
This place has seen better days.
Unfortunately, I go, I crash, I burn, I have a great time. I mean, I'm happy. Like, I play a lot of like games like Dwarf Fortress and roguelikes. Like, I'm happy to never even complete a game, as long as like I've been stumped by a puzzle long enough. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I ever master a game, but I usually pick games up pretty quickly. Hey, Geico. Hey, never overlook Geico, man. Car insurance is insane. I feel bad for people that pay that stuff, actually. I know you have to, legally. I just mean I don't have a car. I couldn't afford to have a car because car insurance is crazy. I have
If the old trapper
too many
gets
other
sick
things
and
I'd like.
dies, what he knows will die with him.
Well, that's actually a very morbid way of looking at it, Mackenzie. I mean, we're trying to save a life at the end of the day. Whether it's Astrid or the Trappers, we should consider ourselves lucky to have done one of them a favor.
I could use this.
There's a lot of lanterns kicking around. Oh, cutscene.
What the hell happened here, anyway?
I don't know.
Control room. That sounds promising.
Can I get the generator running? That'd be cool.
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again. Maybe the Trapper knows more about it. I better find those first aid supplies and get back to him.
I'm actually really excited to see if we could get power going in this game. I think it'd be really cool to like be able to turn a generator on. Although I would be totally cool if it was just like diesel generators or stuff like that. It's interesting the control room doesn't open without power though. If Yanks is still here, he can he works at a nuclear power plant, so he would probably
Take this food.
know. But I would assume that they wouldn't have a control room you couldn't get to without power, right? Like pneumatic locks, sure, I get that. But that kind of stuff you can get around. Broken metal doors. I might actually... Let's light our old lantern a bit here. We can always ditch this for the other lantern. And it seems like there's a lot of good stuff in here, and I'm probably going to miss it all because I'm half blind.
What have we here?
Okay, so it wasn't just me, Yanks, thank God. Sometimes, like, your brain tells you something, it's like screaming, that doesn't make sense, and you're just like, am I retarded? Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, is it just me that thinks this is kind of weird? Sometimes, yes, that's the case. So, just wanted a little bit of confirmation I wasn't crazy. Oh, this game is so satisfying, though. Normally I actually hate going around just searching everything in games. But for some reason this game, I think a lot of it has to do with the audio and how easy it is to like loot stuff. But it just feels, oh, yes.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Alright, well now we're cooking with, well I was gonna say gas, but it's not. It's some form of powdered aluminum or something, isn't it? What's our water situation look like? I don't really see myself needing more than 2 liters of water. Not too hard to come by. Granted, it's very hard for me to leave it behind, but that's a personal tick. Trash can letter. Oh, okay. You missed the mailbox by a titch, but we'll check it out. I'm so pissed off at you, I'd assume. I don't know why he censored his own letter. You told me the Forest Talkers were legit and that we'd be doing good work out here. All I've seen is a ragtag bunch of dummies who are disorganized and have no plan. It's way too cold out here this time of year, and the wildlife, I mean, you didn't tell me there'd be actual wolves out here. This is crazy. You can hear them outside at night howling. Makes me crazy. What are we doing out here? People say Great Bear was hit hard by the quakes, but man, I had no idea I was so stuck in the Dark Ages. You owe big time for bringing those supplies, and if the weather doesn't warm up soon, I'm out of here. You'll not be seeing me again anytime soon. I wonder if there were some translation errors, or like if it was made by French Canadians, or goodness only knows, but some of the English text is a bit questionable. Yeah, that's true, right? You always love it where it's like, oh no, the power's shut down on the prison. Okay, how do we get to the armory? We can't. We'd have to go through all the prisoners to get there. It's like, I don't know about that. Oh, we're actually really hungry. Here, have a granola bar. Gotta stay on top of things. We might even just get our bedroll out and have a nice, comfortable sleep here for the evening. What's this? Nothing? It's a bit odd. Some beef jerky going. Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm having a good time. Thanks for all the new folk that I've seen in the chat popping over tonight. I think once we check this building out, I'm going to be calling it. Just because it is getting a little bit late my time. I thought those were like cans, but they're just like coffee.
This'll come in handy.
So you architect all your prisons? Prison architect, eh? What happens to beef jerky when it gets to 0%? It turns into actual leather, Fox. Little known fact, but that's how pleather is made. They just take all of the old beef jerky of the world, and they just kind of like pound it up, and they create purses out of it. It's pretty cool. And environmentally friendly.
I think I can use this.
Okay, I either heard a bunch of metal rolling around, or a bear. Fuck, the audio is good in this game, though. Like, I could just, honestly, I could just leave, like, a room like this running in the background and sleep to it. Very enjoyable.
I can always use more food.
For 2 years, I lived, like, literally right next to a railroad track. Like, once you get used to it, it is just so peaceful. I don't know, something about that, just, like, heavy machinery going... It's just nice. Penmanship suggests this note, suggests... Oh. Fucking dyslexic, sorry. The penmanship on this note suggests the author was in a hurry. I left it in the cave. Head back out from the dam. Follow the river. Look for a cave near the clearing with the hunter's blind. I know what a hunter's blind is, so that's one thing I have going for me. And I've heard of the word dam before.
Aha, here it is.
Oh, the medical locker? Because I wanted to check this one, actually, Mackenzie. Not so interested in a medical locker. New thin wool sweater. I'm not interested in a thin... Okay. Right. So all of the other lockers I can force open with the pry bar, but the medical one, the one that you really want people to be able to get into, that one has a super lock. It's probably connected to the power. Sir, we have a problem. All the power's gone out. Oh, that's no big. Just replace the breakers. Oh, sorry. All the fuses are inside a power lock, and we can't get access to them. It was an oversight on our part, actually. We fucked up.
I could use this.
Oh, you get food poisoning from eating a really old beef jerky. Don't know about that. I can get food poisoning just eating half of beef jerky. Some of it's a little rough, actually. Sausage as well, eh? Sausage, like, homemade sausage is absolutely incredible, but I mean, some of the sausages you eat out there, jeez. Good night, Sassy Wolfie. Good luck with your,
What have we here?
Sorry, good luck with your long dark the next time you play it. I was gonna say tomorrow, but I think that's a bit presumptuous of me. I would love to take this fish on a plaque home. Like, in the game. Just carry it around with me. Be hanging it in the hunter's lodge so he thinks we're like a cool dude.
Could end up being useful.
One recurring sound like leaving a hut and hearing a random animal noise close by without having anything near the character. Oh man, that's rough. Oh, cool! I love the safe mechanic in this game. Right. I forget how to do it though. A and D, right? No, other way. You always go left first. Okay, it's like 35. Got it. Okay. Gotta go 1 revolution. This is, I love this though. I love picking locks in real life. I used to have a set of pins. Just like the, something about it. Excellent. Revolution. More flare shells. Ugh, it's kind of shitty. We're running out of lantern fuel. We're gonna run back down and grab the lantern from before. Aid station medical key. Nice. Bit presumptuous game, thinking I would actually go through and loot every single drawer. Wouldn't be the first time I was blind and missed something.
I'll be hungry later.
It's kind of, you'd think like for a plot thing, they'd just keep it sitting on a desk somewhere. They put a note nearby with like a person that wrote, "Oh, I left the aid station key out because Bobby lost it last time."
This is what I'm looking for.
Which is usually something what they do, right? I always love that when...
That should help. And morphine.
What goes up
It's
more?
expired, but you never know.
No, we're not going to be able to get in here for sure. I always love it though, like, you get, like, you read the email. "Alright, Wilson, this is the 5th time I've had to reset your password. I'm gonna make it super easy. It's 1334. Don't forget, and don't let anyone see your password." And it's like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? Where'd we leave that lantern? Right here, yeah? Tools and compare them. Give or take, they're about the same. Oh god, what? Had a weird little twister there. This one has fuel in it. Okay, so let's drop you. Then I'm gonna call it for the night, guys. Thanks for joining me. I had a good time. Had a lot of fun with Blood Bowl. Had a lot of fun with the Long Dark. Very excited to see how this continues in the episode 2. We're about to go save our guy. We've got the supply cache down in the rail thing to check out. Got a lot of things going on. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, as always.